amobia kwaba edi about the Punch TV. Mensah so be share video edi amami amafo franya bi ahwe no hu ne yekoso e wo man Ghana ene ne circulate e wo social media no eso media ne akere broni de bia nsem no foforo ba na ba se de bia me de me meka me se ade ya chi e be da be sore ya nti asem no na chese enye ti de bia nsem foforo ba na be ba social media no so ne ba the Punch TV ye de bibia e trodo ye be fa se video asem na nipa ne kan yo se de sitie na ene be ba be ka na emom no ye nyi bi mfrim ye mfa bi enka ho ekura it is a ope ensem de be twa go social media ne so ana de ege ne ho me na ewo media ne so aye no kura nkwa de a meso so be me subscribe button ne so na subscribe to your YouTube channel no eye the Punch TV se de be ya e post video a onsusu be nya notification no ahwe bi e de ama me e ma were mfi so obe share video no obe like afi wadwen kire no waje no comment section hono e de ama me ama matimi aba be kenkan e de ama
Sana Peace Council for Air Catcher say because of a mere petition that has been sent to the president, you know, Charlotte Osei should resign. We're 2017, Ekufuado bar power 6 months, and Omoye Omajun say Ombe Pam Charlotte Osei. The Peace Council led it. Now here, this is Jane Mensah, and Jane Mensah in 2021. Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado was petitioned by 2 Ghanaians to sack Jane Mensah. This is 2021, January 23rd, 2021. 2 Ghanaians petitioned the president that Jane Mensah must be sacked. Did the Peace Council come out to tell us to say the reason why or the allegations leveled against Jane Mensah and her deputies should all resign? This is the reason why they told the president that he should sack Jane Mensah. Mummy reading some Peace Council a stupid council. Don't listen to them. They are bad people. Now, President Ekufuado has been petitioned to dismiss Jane Mensah as chairperson of the Electoral Commission. The 2 petitioners are Ḻëak K. Kotoko and Prince Derek Ejay. Now, their petition to the president is dated January 18, 2021 and cited a number of reasons for which they believe Mrs. Mensah should be sacked. Among the reasons are that Mrs. Mensah, that's Jane Mensah, incompetence became apparent before, during, and after the Ayawaso West Wagon by-elections. Also, they accuse her of false declaration of results and undertaking registration of voters amid coronavirus and other things. So, the reason why Ḻëak Kotoko any a petition Ekufuado say Jane Mensah declare wrong results. Jane Mensah Ayawaso West Wagon, the way she conducted the elections Emma and the Nipebi entumi nanti Ghana. Jane Mensah, among other things, you know, her way of managing the EC. Nana Ekufuado was petitioned. Why didn't the Peace Council come out to say there is a reason for Jane Mensah to also step aside or resign? But the stupid Peace Council did not utter a word. Ask yourself why. The Peace Council is a stupid institution we don't need. They've left. We need to get rid of the Peace Council. We don't need it. And people will say, Adena Wakasasa, Diana Peace Council, Ayabwa Ghana, a Diana Omaye. All that they do is they do politics behind the scenes. The president has been petitioned too. 2021, Jane Mensah is still in office. The Peace Council never spoke on it. Why were the Peace Council so interested in Charlotte Osei's case? Because they use the Peace Council to get rid of Charlotte Osei, to bring this disease of a woman to come and lead an election that will destroy Ghanaians. Now you get it. That is their modus. And I'm catch out how they use the CSOs, how they use those CSOs to basically brainwash you people and direct their agenda. And I'm sure the NPP government, they normally use the CSOs. Now, their dadamo. Agenda, CSOs will be at a carry agenda. The same way they use the Peace Council to carry their agenda for them. Peace Council, they have been doing the bidding for NPP, not today. From the day we instituted Peace Council, they have always hated the NDC. The idea in say most of them feel they think belonging to a particular group with a particular mentality. So the NDC should never come back to power. So every day the Peace Council is there suppressing a democracy. Anytime I say yep a group will be almost say Ghana democracy, it is the Peace Council. Anything that they are quick to say, oh, John Mahama should come and sign a document. NDC should come and sign a document. They want to handcuff you guys again. They want to tie your hands on your back. Then they will tell the NPP to shoot you people like the way they did in 2020. Say NDC for signing any document here in Ghana. Say Omodie, they are going to be peaceful because since 1992, NDC Nku will be during elections. So they don't need to sign any document to show anybody that they will be peaceful. Say peace council for strategy. They say I'm person NDC for to form no mama NPP for kuomo because 2020 you nipa peace council never took action. Those 8 people who were shot dead, peace council, they have refused to call the president out to make sure Brian Champon is jailed, to make sure those who led the massacre, those people they gave them uniforms to wear to shoot Ghanaians who were unarmed. You know, the peace council, they have neglected their matter. Today they are back again to say we want to tie your hands behind you again for the NPP to kill you. That is the agenda of the peace council. In Timamoma Peace Council, at least I've shown you 2 things. So what made Peace Council not to come out to tell Jane Mensah to resign? Because Bonnie be Bonnie. Because the way this time I'm say Charlotte say resign, not a mere allegation, not a petition. It is we are. So why is it that this time this petition they did not react to it? Because it is going against their party. Do not trust the Peace Council. Do not trust the Peace Council. In Ghana, Mammon trust the Peace Council bako. Nipo muhu 2022 2020 the Peace Council na orchestrate here because they gave Akufo-Addo the room. They were happy Akufo-Addo killed to win power because if they were against the Akufo-Addo's action, they would have told the Akufo-Addo as the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces to call the military head to bring out those men who killed innocent civilians. If Bawumia, who is the head of the police council, was not interested or not happy about the killings and murdering of 8 Ghanaians during the elections, like the head of the police council, Bawumia, and Kobeka police for the South police for a show more, and Bawumia has said nothing about it. It shows that the NPP, Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, they orchestrated the murdering of 8 Ghanaians on December 7th, 2020. And the Peace Council deliberately, at the end of the day, locked the NDC up with a stupid contract, a stupid document, a stupid document to say because of this, the Peace Council is dangerous. Do not trust the Peace Council. I'm telling you, Ghanaians. And this message goes to you, John Mensah, John Mahama. Do not make up your mind to say you are going to come to power or you are going to at least put people's life on the line and come and be father for all my faults. That's why the last time I told you, if you know you cannot be radical, you cannot be a president who will basically tell those who have committed a crime to face the law, don't even trying to contest again. That father for all nonsense is gone. At least the Akufo-Addo have shown us. In people are not campaigning for you, putting their lives on the line for you to come and be timid and be a nice man. You cannot be nice to everybody. Be nice to your wife. Be nice to your children. Be nice to your family, your immediate family. Be nice to them. But when you become the president, be a president. Be a president who is strong in your decision making. Be a president who does not take nonsense. Be a president who will let these people who are committing a crime understand you can punish them. That is the president we need in you. But if you are willing to do this, then you need to understand the young people of Ghana are not ready for a president who is going to entertain foolish institutions like Peace Council, the Christian Council, and all those people who are shielding corruption and criminality in Ghana. Because Ghanaians need a leader who will come in and solve the problems. He needs to have a strong fist. A leader who can punish, because you have punished your own before. Nothing stops you from punishing these criminals, these political pigs. It's a personal message from me. If you think you are going to at the end of the day sit back and say, let's come to the table. Nobody has a table for anybody. Ghanaians are not ready to sit on any table with any foolish man or woman who thinks that NDC or power, or say a casa, MPP but power, we don't have to talk. Ghanaians don't have nonsense table. Come and lead Ghana. Anyone who has committed a crime, that person needs to face the law. If you come to power and you start that your nonsense you used to do, that nonsense of your father for all, we the young people will rush to the Jubilee House and come after you. We want some discipline in the system. We want a leader who will come in and put discipline in the system. We don't want a leader who thinks he's a pastor. We want a leader who thinks he's father for all. We don't want a leader who come and say, where the bonnet and to where dear. And hey, if you do that, only 3 months, you're 2. So we are telling you, we are not doing this because it's fun. We are doing this because we need some better change. In Kwasiafo, we are animals. This national pigs pathway, they kill and they laugh about it. We want them to feel the heat. We want the laws of Ghana to work. Let me tell you people. Every day I keep saying, the constitution has its own defects. We get it. But 90% of Ghana's problem is not from the constitution. It's from us failing to activate the constitution well. Let us exhaust the constitution. I'm not saying we have a perfect constitution, but a 67-year-old country or whatever country, we have not exhausted our constitution to the point where we get up every day and say the constitution, the executive has too much power. If we exhaust we exhaust the constitution, we make sure the lower courts are doing the right thing. People we give power to. If the Auditor General goes to the audit Ghana public offices, people are supposed to be surcharged and jailed. We wouldn't need the executive coming in to do nonsense. So let us exhaust the constitution. The constitution is not God. It is not perfect, but we have not been able to move the constitution to the point whereby we will come back and say, let's blame the constitution. That is a lazy approach. Let us test the constitution. Let us force it. Let us use what we have today. Let us activate it. That is when we will get to know the loopholes. We cannot just get up and blame the executive. The executive can only be powerful when the institutions working beneath the executive knows that I am a civil servant and I can go to jail. The president is one person. That person will not do the bidding of the president. So we need to set those standards. We need to let the people understand. We don't have a perfect constitution, but we have not exhausted the constitution. How many people haven't been audited in Ghana? And how many of them have been surcharged? None. We sit in Ghana and blame the people. Now, I'm in charge of to play that audio for you. Mr. Which one is this? Okay, I have one here. This NPP MP. Time I don't Charlotte. I was going to move ahead, but I think I need to let you guys hear the reason after Charlotte say Echo Parliament Christian Omono. Tiekwasi Ampenyi way.
True body charged with the conduct of our elections. And the answers she gave today were unsatisfactory. Okay. Because we are submitting a budget estimate to the Parliament of Ghana, who has an oversight responsibility for government incomes, expenditures, and revenues. And you fail to capture a very important segment, which is internally generated funds. Whereas in that same year, you've collected from Ghanaian citizens, parliamentary and presidential candidates, as well as others, right? And all these things were not captured in the budget estimate, and we've got it approved. So that's why I posed the rhetorical question to her, that now that her budget has been approved, and the Ministry of Finance is going to release funds to her outfit, how is she going to rectify that anomaly? It's a matter of great importance to our country. She said that this is her personal explanation. You buy that? She's the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana. She cannot have a personal explanation. The buck stops with her. It was palpably manifested today. That all is not well with our EC. You even saw the seating arrangement at the very beginning of proceedings, where members were urging the two of them to sit together. So all is not well with the Ghana EC. And it took the change that the country, the people of this country voted for, that emphatic change that has brought this seeming division in the Electoral Commission. I mean, I think there are interesting times ahead. I've just been informed today that the president has forwarded the petition to the Chief Justice. So a committee will be put together to investigate all these malfeasance, malpractices that have engulfed our elections.
These are the foolish people they used. I was the MP before Adam Pono, Jimmy, or by heart. Subin, Onane Subin MP. Jimmy. I see the answer Charlotte Osei gave. The Charlotte Osei answer. Internal generated fund, you know. Charlotte Osei say it is her view into Ontiasie, and look at the way they were sitting. Even their sitting arrangement was appalling. Kwasiafo yo. Onsi kejetia or the kwasia betanka di jantra of wonder or yino. Omufri Kumasi bedroom kraya. Yenja monomunti omuhungu jantra of so. 47 MPs from Santimemu, Omuntumi si one hospital. omu fra santimemu omu tutoma pie nkokọ etutoma bedru suhum edru nkran pe na mate egu ma so se nwan de ye soma mo so mo bra nkran meye no ye dom ko gina labadi a na labadi for girls ni begina mo ni ba no mo refi ejimifo nkurasefo aba town omo dwa Kevin didi ya peace one region 47 MPs ebi ni Ghana ha masuma embema kukuduro oma beti se de omo toa cement obokina maso omo guba asem se mon konkran kwaji sika enkwaji mpunti omra omo de omo kwase abetena nkran nipa 47 eno mate agu maso se mpena enkwasiafo omo nya sika no mato estate omo to de real estate won kran no mo ja asantifo agu mfuturo nim no mo tenkran omo pe plane afo no ma fo plane free nkran no mo ko UK no ma fo plane free nkran no ma ba US no ma be shop mo yare na agu mfuturo nim etwi soroku 47 for 8 years obantuma anya so amekwan me kasa wo to nkwase aba wo buofu na wo chen wan okuma so ya ka weni ma na wodwa wo to nkwase aba na metenetene wa wo buofu intimenya oden wan region be na de 47 MPs aba parliament region be na wo Ghana ha
Medofo se wo hu ensem ni de bia ebi twagu e wo social media ne so na emom no pe de ye no kure ankasa de a ene misre so be subscribe to your YouTube channel no The Punch TV. Me a subscribe button so hu hia me ye pa. Se de be ensem bi e be circulate o media ne so no. Eba na e post ya unsu be nya notification. Na wanya bi ahye de ama me. Mesro se o be share video ama foforo enya bi ahye. Obi wa amanone anase Ghana ha krampo a obetimi enya bi ahye de ama me. Afen so ma we mfi se o be like o comment a eye wadwen kire ne so. Then no comment section o e fa ma me. Let me timi make kenkan emfa emam. The opposite would trade be out there to honor. Baba can kama Eddie ama o channel needing Eddie the Punch TV. Yankasa so your me. Achre Bruni Macrow.